UN Women, technology, innovation. What are some of the strides that Kenya is trying to make towards that?
So, first of all, let me start by complimenting the government. There are some policies that have been put in place, and UN Women is obviously working very closely with the government and the partners to ensure that those policies and practices are gender sensitive. Right? I also want to highlight a couple of programs that UN Women has here. There are global initiatives, but also targeted to Kenya. So there's something called African Girls Can Code. It's a beautiful program, a global program that started in 2018 in Ethiopia and a few other countries on the continent, through which 600 young girls between the age of 17 and 25 were trained in coding industry.
That's amazing. So how do you pick the schools already? Is it something that people sign up for?
Yes, so that's
roving camp.
Yes. So this happened in Ethiopia and a few other countries. So through that, 600 girls who were part of the schools were picked and trained on this. This is now launched last year, the second phase in Tanzania. So this is going to be rolled out also to Kenya. And I will probably get back to you in terms of how the schools are being picked.
Lovely.
And all these details. But it's a great initiative through which we expect 1,000 girls between that age bracket will benefit from the coding skills.
Love it. I love it. Tell me more. Which of the programs do you have running with regards to technology, or that is the core one?
That is definitely one of the core ones. In addition, we have signed, as UN Women Global, we have signed an MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, with the tech company Nokia. Probably also something you've heard about.
Connecting people.
Exactly. It used to be a Finnish company, by the way.
I used to be a big fan at some point.
And they used to produce rubber boots before going into this industry. If you didn't know about that, I used to have my Nokia rubber boots when I was a kid. That's a bit of a sidetrack.
That was a segue. I know. All right. Which means that you can always innovate.
Exactly. That's all about
innovation. Did they go back to rubber boots? No, just kidding.
I don't think so. That's not that trendy anymore.
I'm kidding. Continue, Pia.
Yes, in any case, so Nokia is, this program is also going to be launched in Kenya. Mm-hmm. So Nokia is working with us to educate primary and high school kids in the country. And they have a group of volunteers, and they are managing career talks and organizing family events to create awareness about the technology and opportunities it provides. So it's again targeted to the younger kids and girls, especially in the schools, from that big company perspective, and help the girls and women in the country to push forward in terms of these issues.
Pia, because of you, I'm going to segue very smoothly from you to Shika, because Nokia, rubber boots, mobile phones. Dorothy Oko used to work at Nokia when I met her. Then she segued, watch this, to Google.
Oh, really?
Yes. So now she's no longer at Nokia because no one's there anymore. She's now at Google, and she's your communications and something. Yeah, she is. So now over to you, telling me more about some of the programs you have for women.
On the note of segue, before I come to the programs, I actually used to work for LG and then Samsung and then Lenovo, who were all mobile manufacturers. And I made that segue into the world of software.
Wow.
Because I just felt like, first of all, it was
hardware was not for you. No, just kidding.
the intangibility excites me. Let me put it that way. But yeah, some of the other programs, and I think the key element about the programs that we run at Google is all of the programs are for everyone. But we're just quite intentional about the fact that they should be fully representative and they should be inclusive. We have a very exciting program which is actually open for applications right now.
Yes.
It's called the Black Founders Fund. It is something that has prevailed for some time, and we had it in other markets.
Love the name. Love the name. I'm already loving that name.
It has, we fondly call it BFF internally. So it's something, the first set of Black Founders Fund funding was put up for applications last year.
Give me a bracket of money. Like, how much money are you talking about here?
About $4 million
per initiative.
Overall program funding.
Okay,
it's highly competitive, as I said. So applications for that are open right now. The deadline is the 26th of March. If you go on to Google and key in
Black
Fund
Founders
Black
Fund.
Founders or
Yeah.
Black Founders Fund Google. You'll
Yes.
find the detail and the application URLs, the process, what are the prerequisites and such. So yeah,
What
that's
is the
another exciting
evaluation
one.
period? How, after your submission, what is the length of time, the duration with which they make their selection? They da-da-da-da-da. And do they call you for a back and forth, or once you submit, you just get an email saying on your Gmail, you better have a Gmail. Okay, if you're applying to the Black Founders Fund, right? The first thing you gotta do is have a Gmail, because I'm just kidding. I don't know. But the fact is, what is the time period from which, and how do they let you know?
So it's a fairly rigorous process. It's not just based on application. If there is room for clarification or to try and understand more, there would be a short list, and then there would be the founders would be interviewed as well.
Do they have to come to the ground, get to your business, understand your financials and all of that background stuff?
So we do that virtually through many of our products as well. We're able to meet them on a simple video conference and get the best of what they have to offer.
Yes.
It's a great process, very transparent, collaborative, as I mentioned, competitive at the same time. But the entry requirements are fairly clear about what you need to put in, what you need to have. And the biggest thing is really the idea. Through this, we're trying to see how technology can be able to help solve the more complex societal challenges that we have as well. So we've seen a beautiful spectrum all the way from agriculture to artificial intelligence, healthcare, or just something very simple like how to create better solutions for locusts and the problem that has been all across Africa and affecting our yield on the whole.
Some past awardees of BFF, can you share anybody who's gotten in the past?
Yeah, we've got...
that would be on the Google. Would that? Do you publish the winners?
We do.
Okay.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
We publish them, and we also run cohorts with them throughout the year. I think what I can share is that from last year, some of these founders who then went on to get the equity-free funding, mentorship, tech support, and so on in order to get them on their feet, have further gone ahead and acquired additional funding. And are using that now to further their causes. So this is a great stepping stone as well in order to get more funding from several other pots that are available, just that people don't know about.
It's true. People don't know. Can you guys Google how to make your life better, right? There's so many ways. There's UN Women, there's Visa Kenya, there's Google. Just Google how can I make... In fact, I'm going to talk to Siri just now, because Siri is always on it for me, right? She's just the one who I got to her and she's like, Olivia, this is how you can make your life better. We have like 2 minutes. My producer's been talking in my ear. I got to let you ladies go very quickly. Each one of you, I need parting words. Since you were the one talking last, give me like 20, 30 seconds parting words.
Curiosity, I think, is what drives us as human beings. Okay? Creativity is another one that I think is extremely important. When I bring together creativity and curiosity, I think that's where the magic happens. So use all of the world's tools that are out there that technology is bringing to us. Like you said, fulfill your quest and Google the questions.
Pia.
Mentorship. Look for your mentor. Look at that inspiring lady out there or gentleman who you really respect and admire. Get in touch. Ask good questions and meet. Get inspired and help the others. Also become a mentor to the younger generation and help them to progress in their careers.
Eva.
Tech for good. Yeah. How are we using tech to address the gaps that exist in society today and doing it right? Yeah, we've been, the tech industry has been castigated for abuse of tech. It is it has, huge opportunities to do good. Yeah.
Love it. Eva Ngigi Sarwari, Pia Wunderlander, and Shika Monga. Thank you, ladies, so much for being a part of 00 Direct today. International Women's Day, Innovation and Technology for Gender Equality. I absolutely love it.
SpiceFM.